Welcome back, everyone, to Nikki Loves Books. I'm so excited to be sharing today that we have our very first OwlCrate adult book. I literally just got this box. I'm ecstatic to open this with you all. It's our very first OwlCrate adult book. So let's go ahead and open it, see what's inside, and see how fantastic this is. Right off, we have our theme for this month, and the theme is Let the Games Begin. This also includes the description of what's in the box and about the book. And here is our very first OwlCrate adult book. So this is the OwlCrate adult book for July, and it's Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong. Our July book, Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong, is a dystopian fantasy filled to the brim with political intrigue, adventure, and romance. Every year, citizens stream into the capital city to watch a set of games in which its players fight to the death. To make things even more challenging, these players have the ability to jump between bodies, and in a city where nothing is ever as it seems, secrets soon threaten to spill out. This actually sounds really intriguing. I have not read anything by Chloe Gong, although I do have one of her books that I just haven't gotten to yet, and it's in my to-be-read jar. I'm sure I'll pull out the book eventually and get to read it. But I'm very excited to be reading this. I just got one of my bookish boxes yesterday, so I'm going to start on that book first. I finished the book I was reading this morning. It was the last book in the Lux series, which I cannot believe I have not read Jennifer L. Armentrout before this. So I'm moving on to the book that I received in my young adult bookish box yesterday, which was the February one. Once I wrap up that book, I will move on to Immortal Longings, with the exception if the adult February 2023 bookish box comes to my house before I finish with the young adult book. Very intrigued by this. It sounds like it's going to be good fun. I'm not going to lie, when I saw the book cover, I was like, oh, is this going to be more sci-fi? Which I'm not opposed to sci-fi. It's just not exactly my favorite genre, but it could also be because of the authors I've tried reading. I haven't entirely figured out if I don't like sci-fi or not. Because sometimes with some authors I do, but majority of the time I'm like, I don't think I like it. I'm not gonna lie, the Lux series just a little changed my mind. Like, I'm like, all right, aliens can kind of be hot. But this is a dystopian fantasy, which piques my interest even more. I'm really intrigued by this ability to jump between bodies. Like, that's got to be confusing. So I'm really looking forward to this because it's very intriguing. So the exclusive OwlCrate edition features a completely redesigned cover, illustrated by artist Wei Tong Mei, and was designed by Lichen in Limestone. So here is that cover. Here's that backside. There are no gods in this world, only kings and tyrants. The book is also signed by Chloe Gong, the author, and features beautiful turquoise sprayed edges, which that is fantastic. But there are some things that I'm disappointed about. I'm disappointed that there's no end page art, and I'm also disappointed that there's no dust jacket art, and there's nothing even on the hardcover. So there's no hardcover foil case. I'm unsure if OwlCrate is just kind of trying this out to see if there's interest, and that's why they're not putting a lot of effort into this. But for the price, I kind of expected all the bells and whistles. So I kind of expected not just sprayed edges, but stenciled edges. I expected end paper art. I expected reversible dust jacket art. And especially, I've been spoiled recently. I want that foiled hardcover case. So those are kind of my disappointments. Again, for what I'm paying for and what we got, a little iffy if it's worth the price. Like, if they start including all the bells and whistles that they do for the books in their young adult boxes, I would probably say that this is worth it. As of right this second, I'm a little disappointed. Regardless, this does sound like a great book, and I'm happy I got it. I will continue getting the OwlCrate adult boxes for now, and we'll see how things go. I'm really hoping that they start putting more effort into it. Again, I kind of feel like they're just seeing if there's interest before they put in too much time and investment into these books. So we'll see what OwlCrate does in the future. Regardless, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the subscription for the adult book, and then we'll go ahead and see how it evolves and if I want to keep that subscription. The last thing in the box is kind of this art print that has the social media information behind it. And that is it for our OwlCrate July adult book unboxing. Don't forget to hit that like button if you want to see me do more unboxings, and make sure you're subscribed so you can join me for more bookish fun. I should be having a book review come out tomorrow, and then the big recap I'm working on is Queen of Shadows, which should be coming out in about 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have another bookish box to unbox next week. My fingers crossed, because that would be awesome. And of course, we still have our OwlCrate Young Adult box to unbox for this month. So look forward to that as well. Thanks so much, everyone.